Family and friends, welcome to the 294th commencement exercises of Bowling Green State University. Let the ceremony begin.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 294th BGSU commencement ceremony. I'm Carly DeGroat, and this is my colleague here, Dan Keenan.
Good afternoon and welcome. We welcome all family and friends, former Falcons, future Falcons. This is kind of like a homecoming. I know it's a homecoming for you and I because we get to come back to campus and experience what's going on. And we're going to show you a little bit of the pageantry and just celebrate with the graduates today.
And today we have the College of Education and Human Development at this ceremony, as well as the College of Technology. So a lot of great professionals coming out of this graduating class, and we're excited to see all the excited graduates as they walk in here in a moment.
You know, this year, Carly, the number of graduates is almost 2,500. 486 from the Graduate College, 104 students from 24 different countries around the world, and we have 907 students receiving an honors degree. So
oh, that's wonderful. That's a very high achievement for those students.
Here you see the opening ceremony, so to speak.
Very exciting as they start walking in. And then today at the afternoon ceremony that we're at, we're going to have Dean Pease as our commencement speaker. He's a two-time Super Bowl winning coach and 1972 graduate with a degree from the College of Education and Human Development. So this is kind of a homecoming for him, going back to your other point there.
It's got to be exciting of course, it's always exciting for you and I to come back, but for somebody who has done so much with their degree in their field to come back and give a little bit back to their university, I know it's got to be exciting for them. I'd be kind of very nervous, so to speak, if I was up on the stage about to talk to these recent graduates. But, part of being a Bowling Green alum is giving back to the university, giving back to your fellow Falcons. Join the family. You spend 4, maybe 6 years here to get your undergrad or graduate degree, and make the most of it after you graduate. Don't just take that degree and run, but run and fly as a Falcon with it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure we'll be seeing some of these graduates back at homecoming this year, which will be the beginning of September, actually. Mm-hmm. And so that'll be very exciting. And then something that I always find interesting is to see the range of ages of the graduates.
Oh, definitely.
And today, the youngest person receiving a degree is 17, and the oldest person is 65, showing that you're never too young
is to begin
or old to
and
earn
end
your degree.
Each ceremony
exactly.
with Sounds of the Centennial, an original musical composition written by BGSU alumnus Ryan Nowlin. This piece was commissioned to celebrate the centennial of Bowling Green State University. I'd ask everyone present, please rise and join us in honoring the May 2019 graduates.
So excited to see a packed house here.
Oh, yeah. And love it when the graduates march in.
I like seeing all their mortar boards as they walk in here, but looking around the room, and I'm sure the camera will pan eventually, you see just the hundreds of people coming to support these wonderful graduates and all the hard work that they've done here at BGSU over the last several years. Family, friends, former Falcons, future Falcons, as you were saying earlier. So that's always very exciting to see.
You know, as you're seeing on the camera, the mace, let's give a little background on the mace. The mace was designed especially for BGSU through many universities' use, one as the symbol of office during commencement exercises. The mace was designed for BGSU by Assistant Professor of Art Harold Hasselschwert. It weighs 6.5 pounds, is 27 inches long, and it's made of silver and blue and white sodalite.
That's exciting. It's a beautiful piece and a wonderful symbol for the university, and it's being carried in by a esteemed faculty member from BGSU. It's always carried in by a faculty member, kind of closing that loop between the education and the graduates here.
And what it does, the mace actually bears symbols and figures representing the 6 branches of learning: drama, art, literature, music, science, and commerce.
That's exciting. I think that there's definitely, you can find online some closer pictures of that from this distance. It looks very beautiful. But
It's a very, very beautiful piece, and nothing could symbolize this graduation ceremony better than that mace.
And later today, we're going to hear comments from the 12th president of the university. He's going to be wearing a ceremonial pendant. That pendant was designed by an art faculty from BGSU named Tom Muir. He's an award-winning metalsmith, and it was fashioned by hand rather than cast. So that's another interesting piece that we can take note of as folks walk in here.
So as you're seeing the graduates come in, you're seeing lots of folks wearing gold cords. The cords are worn by some of the graduates, and that indicates that they're graduating with academic honors. If you have a 3.5 or better grade average, that's cum laude. If you have a 3.75, that's a magna cum laude. And a 3.9 grade point average is a summa cum laude. Very, very hard work goes into wearing that cord.
Yep. And then you'll also see some students walking in wearing a medallion. And that medallion means that in addition to having a high GPA, they also did the university honors courses, meaning they took their coursework was honors, a little bit more difficult, and they also did an interdisciplinary honors project, very similar to a graduate thesis, depending on what their major was. And so that's an additional honor that they have. In addition to those gold cords, they're going to have a medallion.
And today you're going to see the tassels. The light blue indicate that's a Bachelor of Science in Education, and the drab and gold tassel indicates College of Technology, Architecture, and Applied Engineering. And I think by looking at the mortar boards, we have some artists among the student, and it's amazing to see the artwork that has gone into it. I'm wondering maybe if that was a class we had at Bowling Green. Because if so, a lot of these kids got A's.
They get A's in our book for sure. There's some very creative mortar boards, and it helps their families find them. I think that's part of the idea with decorating the mortar board. But it's exciting to see some of the things that they put. We see some nods to where they're going to work. I see some sorority letters down there come in. A lot of sparkles and flowers, which is wonderful on this sunny, beautiful day here in Bowling Green.
Oh yes, and a lot of thanks to parents, family, friends, all those folks. You know, when you go to school, you're the student, but you have to have a team behind you, and that includes your family and friends who are pushing you and helping you and giving you the positivity to complete your graduate, or your undergraduate and graduate degrees. In this day and age, it's quite an accomplishment for young people or people of any age to go through college and get that degree. I remember this day fondly, and I also remember it as the happiest and saddest day, because I was finishing school, but then school was over, and I loved school and I loved Bowling Green so much. It was just sad to be leaving, but looking back on it now, it just opened a door for me to so many great things in my life. And I now have the opportunity to come back to Bowling Green and do some work here and work with the Alumni Association. And you and I get to do this. You know, if if you're watching this and you just graduated, we implore you to give back to the Falcon community. It's not always about money. Of course we need money, but we want your time and your talents. If you have a passion for something, contact the Alumni Association, get involved. There are many chapters throughout the country. And I live in Florida, and we have big chapters in Florida. There are big chapters in Atlanta, California, all over the country, New York. So find your chapter, get involved.
And Ohio.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I know a lot of BG grads that have gotten jobs and job promotions because of the networks that they formed with other BG grads. So it's a wonderful and giving community of folks that support each other. So that's absolutely wonderful that these graduates are going into such a supportive and wonderful community.
Well, and I know that one of the statistics that Bowling Green is most proud of is how many of their graduates have jobs prior to graduation and how many get a job shortly within 6 months after graduation. And I'd be remiss if I didn't mention somebody special in our family. Her name is Sarah Gatto. She's graduating today. And she's a 4-year cheerleader, and she's going to be a teacher hopefully soon. And very excited for her. The whole Gatto family is here to cheer her on today.
And they're all BG grads as well.
All BG grads.
Their aunt and uncle are Falcon Flames. That's 2 BG grads that marry each other. So the whole Falcon family is here to cheer Sarah on. And she's been cheering the Falcons on for the past 4 years as a cheerleader.
So now it's our turn to cheer her.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to have to clap extra when she goes across the stage. So that's so exciting. Everybody's waving at their graduates. Some of these grads look a little bit nervous, but it's an exciting day for all of them. So no need to be nervous on their graduation day. It's a beautiful day. Little construction going on around campus, but I think that the orange barrels kind of speak to our school colors, so it's all right.
Exactly. If you haven't been back to campus, come back and see what's going on. A lot of the older buildings have been beautifully refurbished and given the inside technology for today, yet they've retained their beauty and the architecture from when they were built the turn of the century. The campus is just greener than ever. It's grown a lot. There's a lot of great things going on here at the school. I know that for my wife and I, we get to come back at homecoming and several other times during the year, and it's always exciting to get off the interstate and come over the little overpass, and then here's Bowling Green right in front of you. So, do yourself a favor, come back to campus and stay connected with your university. I think that if you look at the number of folks, we have some very prominent graduates, and I'm hoping that a lot of these folks go on to prominence in their careers, but we want to mention one in particular, Tim Conway, who recently passed away at the age of 85, was a beloved member of the Falcon family. He graduated in 1956, and of course, being my age, I grew up with Tim on the Carol Burnett Show and different shows, and so he gave back to the university, became part of this university and supported it, and he, along with many other people who are well known, Scott Hamilton, folks like that, members, in the hockey club who are now general managers for National Hockey League teams.
And players. We've had a lot of great athletes come from Bowling Green.
Exactly. So it's a school for everybody. I mean, we're big on education. We have a great sports program. We have a great business school. I think that, we're one of the only campuses in the country that has our own airport.
One of 2, yeah, you're correct.
And we have a forensic science department. I mean, so there's so many different areas. The college itself, the opportunities for education have expanded. Back in the early days when it was the Bowling Green Normal School, it was much smaller and it was much more limited. And so now, all you have to do is look at all these faces in the crowd and see that's the future of what we're going to be having, and they all have specialized degrees that will help take them to the next level.
Yeah, and diverse degrees too. We're looking at a lot of College of Education grads as they come in. A lot of these grads are graduating with a dual certification, and so they're getting, as well as their teaching certification, they're graduating with a special ed certification, which is going to be very helpful for a lot of these young folks when they're going in school systems that have integrated classrooms. So that's just an exciting point for a lot of these education grads. We saw some of the construction management grads that just wanted to point out that instead of wearing the traditional mortarboard, they wear their hard hats, because a lot of them are going to construction sites, but they still have their tassels on it, just like a traditional mortarboard. So that's always very exciting and a nice touch that they give for their major. We got a lot of decorated mortarboards. It's every year I think they get a little bit more extravagant, so it's always fun for me to see all these decorated mortarboards.
Well, what I think is also exciting is, well, first of all, I don't know who's more excited, the friends, family, parents, etc., or the folks graduating. I know when my son graduated from college, I cried like a baby.
Yeah.
Because I was so excited for him, and I knew how hard it was for him to graduate and all the work that he put into it. And by coming here today, family and friends, you really are showing your love and support for your graduate.
You see a couple of damp eyes in the crowd, that's for
yeah.
sure. People that are very proud of their graduates that are walking in right now. A lot of these students, exam week was last week, so some of them might be a little tired. They can catch up on sleep after graduation here when the parties are all over, but a lot of them achieved a lot and did really cool things while they were students here. We have a very high percentage of our students volunteer. We have students that are in the armed forces, students that worked during school, so just a lot of accomplishment in addition to their academic accolades.
Well, and you'll see, of almost 2,500 graduates today, you have 456 for master's degree and 30 for doctorate. Tells you a little bit about how great this university is.
Absolutely.
We ask you to observe a few simple courtesies. First, please do not obstruct the aisles to take photographs or congratulate the graduates. A professional photographer will be taking their pictures. Second, please follow the directions of the commencement marshals and ushers. And third, please do not leave until the alma mater has been sung at the conclusion of the ceremony. At the conclusion, you in the audience are asked to remain seated for the recessional while the platform participants, the faculty, the staff, and the new graduates recess. Once the graduates have recessed, you can join them for a reception at locations throughout the Stroh Center. And finally, in honor of our candidates, please silence your cell phones. Thank you. And now, if you would, please join us in welcoming the faculty of Bowling Green State University.
Good round of applause for the faculty that will be entering. These are the faculty that taught the students that are graduating today. So a lot of the students are seeing their favorite professors walk in. Some of them will be able to shake their professor's hand. So it really brings around all the work that the faculty have done to get these students prepared for the real world. So that's very exciting for them.
And with a school our size, it's small enough, but large enough, but you can have a connection with your professor. When I was in school, there were certain professors you just connected with, and they helped you throughout your entire career here.
Yeah.
And during your coursework, it's always good to have a professor that helps you and guides you, and this school allows that and encourages that.
Please welcome the President's Party, members of the Board of Trustees, Provost and Senior Vice President, Deans of the colleges, members of the President's Cabinet, our commencement speaker, and the 12th President of Bowling Green State University, Dr. Rodney Rogers.
Good round of applause for the upper administration. And to your point earlier, the school is large enough for the students to be able to have all these connections, but also small enough that they might have gotten to know their dean or shook hands with the president. I know that the cabinet and the board of trustees is also very involved in student life. So that's a great connection for these students to make and to understand everything that's going on at the university and everything that goes into their education.
Well, Dr. Rogers is a BG graduate, and so he knows the BG and Falcon life. and he lives it every day and shows it in the way he leads the university.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful to have somebody from the family lead us.
Absolutely, and he's been at the university for a while. He was dean of the College of Business and then provost, and now he's president. So I think that he's had his hand in most parts of the university, from being a student himself to being the administrator to various parts of the university. So he's a wonderful asset for the university, that's for sure. It's great to see them all stand up there. It looks like a lot of them are BG grads and have their BGSU regalia on, placing the mace.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as the Bowling Green State University Pershing Rifles present the colors. Please remain standing with the national anthem under the leadership of Alexandra Hegedus, a Master of Music Arts graduate. And gentlemen, please remove your caps.
I believe that's our cue to let the ceremonies begin, and we'll sit back and enjoy this wonderful commencement ceremony, and we'll get back with everybody at the end of the ceremony and comment on how things went.
We'll congratulate the graduates.
Absolutely, the new alumni.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Dr. Rachel Vanetta, and I have the honor of serving as University Marshal of this commencement ceremony. I wish to thank Ms. Hegedus and the Bowling Green Pershing Rifles. You may be seated. Graduates, parents, families, spouses, partners, and friends, I have the honor, on behalf of the faculty, to welcome you to Bowling Green State University's 294th commencement ceremony. This occasion offers an opportunity to both celebrate and reflect upon the wonderful accomplishments of our graduates. For each graduate and for all of us, this is a very special day. It is now with great pleasure to present the president of Bowling Green State University, Dr. Rodney Rogers.
Thank you, Dr. Van Natta. So good afternoon, students, families, and friends of Bowling Green State University. This weekend, at our 4 commencement ceremonies, we celebrate a very momentous occasion in the lives of 2,493 students. And it is my privilege to begin this afternoon's address by recognizing those who provide the academic leadership of Bowling Green State University. So first, let me introduce the platform party. As I announce the names, please stand and remain standing, and I ask you to hold your applause until the end. Members of the Board of Trustees, Dan Keller, Chair, and David O'Brien. Dean Pease, today's commencement speaker and great uncle of Kristen Winger, a graduate in today's ceremony. Joe Whitehead, Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. Tom Gibson, Vice President for Student Affairs and Vice Provost. Amy Morgan, Associate Dean of the College of Education and Human Development. Jenny Gillimore, Dean of the College of Technology, Architecture, and Applied Engineering. Simon Morgan Russell, Dean of the Honors College. And Sarah Bushong, Dean of the University Libraries. Please give these individuals a round of applause. So great universities are comprised of great faculty and mentors. They are at the heart of our academic mission. Their teaching skills, research, expertise, and involvement in our students' education are the hallmarks of a BG experience. We are proud of their contributions to create and support our learning community and appreciate that they actively engage students in valuable learning experiences, mentor them as professionals, and advise them in their academic and career pursuits. And so I ask the faculty members of Bowling Green State University, please stand and be recognized. So as we begin today's ceremony, I'd like to share a few statistics and facts about our May 2019 graduating class. So first, I'm pleased to report that our graduates and their classmates spent a great deal of time studying and doing research at the library. During the last 4 years, nearly 1.6 million books or e-books have been checked out or renewed. And I am told the librarians answered 55,321 questions. Throughout your 4 years here, our faculty have taught 67,948 courses. And according to our Chief Information Officer, you consumed 325,987,000 terabytes of data on the Wi-Fi. I wonder how many of those were Netflix or Amazon Prime. No, you were studying. Because studying takes fuel. And BGSU Dining tells us that our graduates ate a lot. Over the last 4 years, the Oaks Dining Center alone served more than 1.9 million meals, and our students consumed nearly 206,000 pizzas. And since it opened, Steak and Shake sold more than 185,000 hamburgers. Now, I might add that over 2.3 million hours were also spent in the rec center. There may be a correlation. So our students also know how to create public good. You recognize the importance of paying it forward, and those involved in student life and in our signature co-curricular activities averaged 83,701 community service hours per year. And in this past year alone, our students raised over $500,000 in support of nonprofit organizations such as Dance Marathon. Very impressive. So we're celebrating the accomplishments of a great group of graduates this weekend. And as a public university for the public good, we certainly embrace our responsibility to serve the public. And we do this by making sure our students are prepared for the ability to live meaningful and productive lives. And the value of a Bowling Green degree you're about to receive has never been higher. We continue to be ranked as a Tier 1 university by U.S. News and World Report, and Business Insider ranks Bowling Green number one among all universities in the state of Ohio for quality and value. So, at Bowling Green, we believe that our students have the opportunity, and you've heard us say this, the opportunity to belong, to stand out, so you can go far. Belong, stand out, go far. And those are more than just words, it is our promise. And this graduating class embodies that promise. In total, as I mentioned, there are 2,493 candidates for degrees this weekend. 15% of our graduates are students of color. 64% are women. There are 104 international students representing 24 countries. We have a 17-year-old receiving an undergraduate degree. We have a 59-year-old receiving a bachelor's degree and a 65-year-old receiving a master's. So as you can see, our graduates include both the young and the young at heart. You are ethnically diverse. You come from small towns, suburbs, and big cities. You are from different parts of Ohio, the United States, and from all over the world. For those of you who have completed your degree online, I know that this may be the first time that you're on our campus, and perhaps you're meeting your colleagues and classmates in person for the first time. However, all of you have one thing in common. You all found a university where you can belong. You have found your place at Bowling Green, in the classroom, or in the laboratories, in the residence halls, in clubs, in student organizations, in Greek life, or on the athletic fields. You made Bowling Green your community and your home. And our students have studied at Bowling Green indeed during a very exciting time. We have witnessed 2 national club championships in women's bowling and men's rugby. Our women's soccer program won the MAC title in a thrilling set of penalty kicks and competed in the NCAA tournament this past fall. Women's volleyball won back-to-back MAC season champions, and our Falcon forensics and speech and debate team won the national championships. Great indeed news. That you're sitting here today illustrates that you have thrived at Bowling Green. You have found purpose, followed your passion, and stood out. You have embraced the unique learning experience, developing leadership skills throughout your journey. As a Falcon, you have learned to think beyond the discoveries perhaps made by others and have empowered your imagination to shape your future, to pursue new levels of excellence. In short, you have the knowledge and tools to change the world. You have the knowledge and tools to change the world. And in recognition of your accomplishments, I will now ask a number of students to stand and be recognized. Many of you have grown through experiential learning and co-curricular involvement. These types of experience have prepared you to stand out and go far. So, if you have studied abroad, participated in a learning community, completed an internship or co-op, got involved in service learning, or conducted undergraduate research, please stand and be recognized. And another group of students. So if you have taken part in an opportunity that has provided you with leadership education, including leadership or participation in student organizations, academic honoraries, advisory boards, athletics, residence education, and/or student government, please stand and be recognized. Please be seated. And now finally, I would like to recognize the heroic service of our United States veterans and active members of the armed forces who are graduating today. Would you please stand and be recognized? Earning your degree today places you in a very select group of people. Less than 7% of the world's population has a bachelor's degree or higher. You have earned it, but with this degree comes immense responsibility. You see, not only have you invested in your education, not only has your family and friends invested in your education, not only have the donors to Bowling Green State University invested in your education, but by attending a public university, the citizens and taxpayers of the state of Ohio and nation have invested in you. And so in closing, I challenge you to make a difference. Make a difference in your career. Make a difference in your family, in your alma mater, in your community, in your nation, and in the world. Tackle messy challenges. Communicate, work with, and learn from diverse peers. Empower others to unleash their creativity and take calculated risks. Be kind. Be kind. But also have fun. And never ever stop learning. If you do these things, you will do well, but you will also do good. Congratulations. I now invite our Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Joe Whitehead, to the podium. Provost Whitehead.
Thank you, President Rogers. Super Bowl champion, NFL coaching veteran, Ohio Hall of Famer. Today's commencement speaker, Dean Pease, earned a Bachelor of Science in Education from Bowling Green State University in 1972. He is currently the defensive coordinator of the Tennessee Titans in the NFL and has taught and coached football for 46 years at all levels. Dean is a two-time Super Bowl winning coach with the New England Patriots and Baltimore Ravens. He is one of only 8 defensive coordinators in the NFL to coach 3 different teams to a top 10 finish in defense. Before coaching in the NFL, he spent his career in the NCAA at schools like Notre Dame, Michigan State, the U.S. Naval Academy. He was born in Dunkirk. He has Ohio roots. Next month, he will be inducted into the Ohio High School Football Coaches Hall of Fame. Dean has experienced a very accomplished career in the sports industry. His work has driven the social, cultural, and economic vitality of our nation. Super Bowl champion, NFL coaching veteran, Ohio Hall of Famer, most importantly, a Falcon. I'm honored to present today's commencement speaker, Dean Pease. Please join me in welcoming him back to his alma mater.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you. That was a great speech right there. Great introduction. Thank you very much. First of all, I want to thank the president and his administration for giving my wife Mel and I the opportunity to come back here to Bowling Green. And I really want to thank two people that sometimes, again, that goes unnoticed a little bit, but Carol Fiesel and Sarah Zulch Smith. We came yesterday morning and had just a delightful day here on campus, met a lot of great people, and had a wonderful time. And so I really want to thank you guys for making that possible. Congratulations to, first of all of your high school teachers that gave you an opportunity to have this opportunity. Second of all, to the faculty that then took over for those high school teachers and furthered your career in education. I want to I want to congratulate the parents for all the support, and anybody, the friends, family, anybody that's here today. I think all of you owe them a round of applause. And last but not least, I want to congratulate the graduates. What a day, huh? 80 degrees outside and sun shining in Bowling Green, and you guys are graduating. Okay, perfect day. I actually do remember, I know you heard there have been a couple other speakers at a couple of the other commencements that graduated a little later than I did. I know that you might think I might not be able to remember 1972 and my graduation, but I do. Unfortunately, not. It was a great day. It was a great day. But don't do what I did. When you guys get done, go have your party, go do what you need to do. Do not show your parents around campus. I made the mistake. At that time, in 1972, we graduated up in Anderson. Okay, that was really kind of the center of campus. We graduated there. So it was a great day. My mom and dad, proud day. All right, so I decide, though, when we're leaving Anderson Hall, and we kind of turn to the left, going towards the stadium, that I'm going to kind of give them a tour of the campus. And so the first building we come to is the library. My mom walks up and says, I said, Mom, this is the library. It's just brand new. In fact, it was just built in 1967, right when I just started school. And she looks at the caption on the library, and she said, this is Jerome Library. I said, yeah. She said, I thought you told me this was Howard's. For you parents that don't know Howard's, that's a good thing, okay? So obviously, I didn't spend quite as much time in Jerome Library as I maybe should have. When I got invited to speak here, when the president sent me a note, by the way, the note that he sent me was a handwritten note. Just want to let you know that everything doesn't have to be email or text or in a form letter. How do you turn somebody, when he's the president of the university that you graduated from, write you a handwritten note? You can't. So then I started saying, okay, I'm a football coach. Now, my speaking is a little different than most speakers. So I go to the internet. You know, I do know how to use it once in a while. So I go to the internet and I get online and I said, okay, I want to look at past speakers, not only at Bowling Green, but a lot of them, okay? And as I look at them, it dawns on me, I can't remember the speaker that I had when I graduated. And so I said, you know, I'm listening to these things and they're all about hard work, which you already know how to do. You're here. It's about making choices. Hey, you made the greatest choice in the world. You came to Bowling Green. They're all about setting goals. Well, obviously you set a goal in high school to be a college graduate, and here you are today. So you know work ethic, you know choices, you know how to set goals. So you know what I said to myself is, you know what, I'm a football coach. They asked me to send them am I speaking too fast? Okay, because she told me, because here's the problem is that I was supposed to send in a written speech of what I'm going to talk to you about. And I go, I've never done that. I don't do that. I don't have written speeches when I talk to the press or the media or to the football team. I talk. And that's what I want to do to you. I don't want to give you a speech. Here's 3 things that have affected me. I've had a 47-year career in this profession. Haven't worked a day in my life because I love what I do. So I have a passion for it. That's number 1. For you to be a success in life or in career, you need to have success in life. Don't get those 2 changed. How many people have you ever known, or you read about it all the time in the entertainment business, that things don't go well? They had a great career, and you're always saying they had it all. Boy, they had wealth, they had fame, they had all that, but they're miserable people. How many times have you ever talked to somebody that's having a great life that's had a miserable career? Not many. Don't ever get those 2 changed. It's all about people and how you engage in them. In these 47 years as a coach, I've never been fired. That's unbelievable in this profession, trust me. And I've never applied for a job. You heard all those schools. All those were, I was recommended by somebody who believed in me. And that person then, obviously the person then that hired me believed in them. It's people that get you jobs, not your resume. You can write the most beautiful resume, and I'm not saying that you don't have to have one, and that you don't have to belong to certain things to try to get your name out there. But it is about making connections with people. That's never gonna change, ever. So treat people and engage with people. Second thing is believe in yourself. That's something my father taught me a long time ago, who wasn't a college graduate. Believe in yourself. I'm going to tell you a quick story. In 2007, I'm the defensive coordinator with the New England Patriots. We have a 16-0 season, the first 16-0 season ever in the history of the NFL. We win 2 more playoff games. We're 18-0. 18-0, best NFL record ever. Nobody's ever won 18 games. We play the New York Giants in the Super Bowl. Comes down to the final minute of the game. The Giants throw a pass. I call it a blitz on defense. That's kind of what I do. And they score a touchdown, and they beat us. And we end up 18-1. You can't imagine the bottom, what it feels like then. So obviously, in the media, I'm an idiot. And, terrible call, bad deal. Got to live with it. That's what I did. I called. But as fate would have it, 2012, I'm the defensive coordinator of the Baltimore Ravens. We are in New Orleans playing the San Francisco 49ers. They have the ball on the 4-yard line at the end of the game. It's going to be the last play of the game. Guess what I called? Same blitz. We hit the quarterback, ball goes flying out of bounds, and I'm a genius. Don't let people label you. You believe in yourself. You believe in yourself. Do what you think is right. If you always do what's right, what's the worst that can ever happen? And the last thing I want to tell you is this. Football is my career. It's what I do. It's what I love. But it doesn't define me. It doesn't define me. Don't let your career define you. I hope I'm a better husband, father, grandfather, brother, and friend than I am a football coach. I hope that. So I try to, hopefully my life is even more successful than my career. How many of you, when you're growing up, were sitting at the table sometime and your mom makes you something that obviously is good for you, which means it doesn't taste very good. She makes something that's good for you and then says, hey, try it, you'll like it. You all heard that. My wife still does that to me every time she fixes broccoli. So And trust me, she can fix broccoli, and I don't even know I'm eating broccoli. The point of it is that every job that I took, when I came out as a high school coach and a teacher, that's what I wanted to do. I got an opportunity to go coach at University of Findlay down the street here. So I said, try it, might like it. So then I had a chance to move from there into major college. Intimidated. All of you are gonna face fear. You're gonna face fear. Don't worry about failing, just go for it. Do what you wanna do. So I did that. When I left college, after being in coaching college 26 years, I get an opportunity to go to the NFL. I go, man, I can't do this. I can't deal with these guys and all their personalities and all this kind of stuff. I'll never be able to do that. So I'm used to working with college guys and all this stuff. Piece of cake. It really is. But if I'd never tried it, if you don't venture out, if you don't give it a try, how are you ever gonna know? And even if you try and you fail, you're better than the person that never tried at all. Believe in yourself. Try. Going back to my mom, last thing I'm going to leave you with is this. Other than my wife, the most important person ever in my life. And that was her, always try it. There was only 2 things we ever needed in my household. Grew up with 8 kids in our family in rural Ohio, about an hour south of here. And she said to me, to all of us, you're going to go to college, and the other thing you're going to do, you're going to learn how to play the piano. Mom, come on. Mom, I'm an athlete. So you're all going to learn how to play the piano. You got to take lessons for at least 1 year. So as soon as that 1 year was up, I was done. I was out of there. I was good. But the truth of it is, it goes back to that same thing I was just telling you. You know what? I tried it, and I liked it. It's the total opposite of maybe who people think I am, but it's not. So, if I'm going to tell you to face your fears, today I'm going to face my fear. I'm going to play that piano for you. I'm a football coach. What do you expect? No, here's the deal. I write music, and I've got about 24 songs published. And so when I was asked to speak here, I said, I can't read music, but I can write it. So I wrote a song for the graduates here. And it's really, just before you awe, just always remember what I do, all right? But the other part of it is I've written a lot of songs. I've written for all my daughter's weddings, a ton of songs for my wife, all the kids, and they're all soothing. But I wanted it to be a little something different for you guys. And it's all about facing your fears. And it's called Rise. I hope you like it. Hope you like it.
Thank you, Dean, for your inspirational remarks, wisdom, and music. Wow. Super Bowl winning coach, Tennessee Titans defensive coordinator, and a musician. Dean's career certainly exemplifies hard work, grit, great leadership, perseverance, and the best part is he started exactly where our graduates are sitting today. Dean is truly an example of how our alumni drive the economic, social, and cultural vitality of the world. It's great to have you back home. I now invite Provost Whitehead to present our students for candidates for the degrees to be granted this afternoon. Provost Whitehead.
Thank you, President Rogers. Before I call upon the deans to present our undergraduate candidates, I would like to recognize those students who have excelled in academic endeavors and are graduating with academic distinction and honors. This is indeed a great achievement for these graduates and their families. Bowling Green State University congratulates you for your commitment and for your success. And so, I recognize the following students. There are 907 students receiving degrees with Latin honors this commencement at Bowling Green. To graduate cum laude, a student must have a cumulative grade point average of at least 3.5. With those graduating with this distinction of cum laude, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. To graduate magna cum laude, a student must have a grade point average of 3.75. With those graduating with the distinction of magna cum laude, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. And finally, to graduate with the distinction summa cum laude requires a 3.9 grade point average. With those graduating with the distinction of summa cum laude, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. Bowling Green is proud to recognize graduates who complete their entire collegiate academic experience with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. These students graduate with the distinction of the President's Award and wear a special medallion in recognition of this honor. With those graduating with the distinction of President's Award, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. In addition, I'm pleased to recognize the outstanding achievement of our students who have been honored through Phi Beta Kappa, Phi Kappa Phi, and who are in the Honors College. Phi Beta Kappa and Phi Kappa Phi are two of the world's leading academic honor societies. Only about 10% of higher education institutions in the world have Phi Beta Kappa and Phi Kappa Phi chapters, and Bowling Green State University is proud to be one such institution. Students earning honors degrees today have completed designated coursework and an honors project, which includes independent research. These students must maintain a 3.5 grade point average or higher in all of their coursework. They are wearing an honors medallion, a symbol of their academic success. Would our Phi Beta Kappa, Phi Kappa Phi, and Honors College graduates please stand and be recognized. Thank you. And now I call upon Associate Dean Amy Morgan to present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Education and Human Development.
Thank you, Provost Whitehead. Will the marshals please direct the candidates to the platform? President Rogers and members of the Board of Trustees, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Education and Human Development, I am pleased and honored to present these candidates and recommend them for degrees.
Tiffany Michelle Burchett, cum laude. Ryan Michelle Kirk. Megan Josephine Rogers, magna cum laude. Dominique Nicole Scripter. Dylan Michael Neer. Kaylee Brooke Paoletti, cum laude. Adrian Catherine Gary. Teresa Ann Puckren, magna cum laude. Sydney Shea Downing. Destiny Nicole Camarillo, cum laude. Michelle Elizabeth Allen, cum laude. Austin Shavion Turner. Heaven Lee Angel Fitch. Gavin Lee Winters, cum laude. Valencia Shalon Alexander. Allison Brianne Repass. Amanda Christine Stopar, cum laude. Shanley Case Harris. Sophia Ray Tedesco. Courtney Ann Kramer, magna cum laude. Rachel Nicole Warner. Sydney Francis Green. Julia Marie Materney. Emily Michelle Merzwack. Andrea Carlin Prebles. Madeline Nicole Lepore. Kayla Marie Adamick. Summa cum laude. Courtney K. Fields, cum laude. Emma Elizabeth Leader, cum laude. Bailey Renee Sigmund, cum laude. Madeline Nicole Instone, summa cum laude. Monica Nicole Mann, summa cum laude. Alyssa Catherine Heater, cum laude. Jenna Marie Kuhn, magna cum laude. Elise Marie Boudreau, cum laude. Kayla Ray Corbett. Megan Elaine Zaborowski. Brooklyn Sade Fleming. Asia Maivat Grant. Gabrielle S. Coker. Jessica Pauline Moritz. Jenna Lynn Werwaz, magna cum laude. Alexis Marie Branham. Madison Rader. Jacob Michael Kelly. Alyssa Sue Pike. Kristen Marie Winger. Ms. Winger's diploma will be presented by her great uncle, Dean Pease, today's commencement speaker. Magna cum laude, by the way. Claire Therese Mitri. Margot Elizabeth Burkholder, cum laude. Caitlin Marie Davenport, cum laude. James Thomas Ryan. Ryan Michael Burke. Amanda Blair Hart. Christina Louise Hulsman. Drew Dutson. Elise Catherine Paulich. Lauren Elizabeth Colosimo. Mary Martha Crutch, summa cum laude. Michaela June Leopold, cum laude. Alexandra Michelle Henning, magna cum laude. Bailey Goodstein. Alicia L. Rex, cum laude. Courtney Elizabeth Yanza. Shelby N. Wilkins. Laura Rebecca Mitchell. Furba Geneva Walker. Sarah Jihad Shaheen. Haley Marie Skanes. Elizabeth Brianna Kelly. Alicia Mackenzie Bloomster, magna cum laude. Cole Henry Highhouse. Mr. Highhouse's diploma will be presented by parents, Dr. Margaret Brooks, a faculty member in the College of Business, and Dr. Scott Highhouse, a faculty member in the College of Arts and Sciences. Luke J. Corrigan, magna cum laude. Kennedy Elizabeth Wood. Haley A. Riddle. Amber Beth Otten. Tori Ashlyn McGinnis. Taylor Elizabeth Van Horn, cum laude. Madeline Ann Adamschick, cum laude. Jill Elizabeth Stevens. Courtney Brooks Smith. Jordan M. Spyhowski. Taylor Elizabeth Stover, cum laude. Jenna Marie Piran. Ariel McKaylee Sprout. Megan Renee Lange, cum laude. Alexandria Kinsey Simets, magna cum laude. Caitlin Rose O'Deans. Courtney Jordan Peck. Bridget Ann Shade. Krista Marie Vott. Laura Ann Kennard, cum laude. Sarah Victoria Hall. Brittany Nicole Hofacker, cum laude. Rachel Lynn Rawl, magna cum laude. Heather L. Young, cum laude. Megan Marie Ward, magna cum laude. Courtney Marie Heitzenrader. Bridget J. Goebel, summa cum laude. Brianna Elizabeth Farmer. Amanda Arlene Geiger, cum laude. Danielle Faye Bird, cum laude. Ashland Nicole Gilkerson, cum laude. Ashley Unique Boyer. Brianna Anita Neufer. Katie Lynn Almendinger. Sierra A. Gifford, cum laude. Alexis Meredith Mills. Mallory Jane Gremler. Ms. Gremler's diploma will be presented by her father, Dr. Dwayne Gremler, Distinguished Teaching Professor, College of Business. Summa cum laude, by the way. Madison Page Mendeluk. Rebecca Rose Lally. Bailey Nicole Nelson, cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Keller, summa cum laude. Nicole Jean Kissling, magna cum laude. Jordan K. Betts. Jessica S. Sosby, cum laude. Jenna Nicole Bertkey, cum laude. Corinne Michelle Lutz, magna cum laude. Isaac Michael Pritt. Danielle Lynn Herr, cum laude. Catherine A. Zaroletta, magna cum laude. Lauren Beth Brenizer, summa cum laude. Carly Ann Perkins, magna cum laude with university honors. Brooke Emily Tokis, magna cum laude. Lakeisha Lorraine Davis, magna cum laude. Autumn Elaine Cade, cum laude. Taylor Nicole Widener, magna cum laude. Zachary Aaron Music. Greer Marie Brown, magna cum laude. Brandy Lynn Norman, summa cum laude. Hannah Marie Roach, cum laude. Susan Marie Hegemeyer, cum laude. Amanda Lynn Sandstrom, magna cum laude with university honors. Alexandria Akimi Mitchell. Kennedy Elizabeth Spencer. Mallory Stephanie Martin, cum laude. Julia Grace DiMassimo, magna cum laude. Ashley Morgan Robinson, cum laude. Tara Marie Tg, cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Goodman, magna cum laude. Kara Renee Zielinski, summa cum laude. Olivia Marie Kalinowski, cum laude. Taylor Ray Cronenberger, cum laude. Megan Elizabeth McLean, summa cum laude. Megan Catherine Radigan, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Anna Tobin, summa cum laude with university honors. Parker Isabel Milby. Rachel Murray Herrick, summa cum laude. Abigail Marie Howard, summa cum laude. Rebecca Ann Haas, magna cum laude. Jennifer Renee Ungst. Molly Elizabeth Payne, cum laude. Abby Michelle Rowe, summa cum laude. Ellie McKenna Schnitker, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Marie Jurgens, magna cum laude. Brianna Page Bunker. Mackenzie Francine Mills. Hannah Noel Mulford. Derek Alexander Moran. Madeline E. Smith. Kelly Marie McQuigg, cum laude. Nina Marie Spitali, summa cum laude. Jenna Alexandra Allen, magna cum laude. Kate Patricia O'Malley, summa cum laude. Elaine Elizabeth Britt, summa cum laude. Jessica Lindsay Ginter, summa cum laude. Jenna Nicole Bereswell, cum laude. Paige Marie Sabota, summa cum laude. Kennedy Diane Papp, cum laude. Mackenzie Lynn Swery, cum laude. Julia Marie Manton, summa cum laude. Brittany Nicole Nichols, magna cum laude. Nicole Eileen Haglock, summa cum laude. Brittany Nicole Lindrup. Kelly Jacqueline Van Treese, magna cum laude. Taylor Marie Newcomb, summa cum laude. Catherine Ann Kotora, magna cum laude. McKenna Ray McAllister, magna cum laude. Catherine Ann Nobling, cum laude. Taylor Nicole Robinson, magna cum laude. Sarah Schultz, magna cum laude. Kirsten Emily Long. Clara M. Butler. Sarah Beth Luna. Alexis R. Thomas. Caitlin Marie Partika, cum laude. Jessica Faye Root, magna cum laude. Tori Madison Wright. Hannah Nicole Walsh, cum laude. Leah P. Cook, cum laude. Tessa Louise Lewis, cum laude. Hunter Elaine Lobdell, cum laude. Brianna Jordan Miller, cum laude. Courtney Lee Bodie, cum laude. Jeffrey Curtis Campbell, cum laude. James Carl Jansen. Mackenzie Ann Murray, summa cum laude. Chelsea Elizabeth Mayer, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Rose Baker, summa cum laude. Shauna Francis Russell, summa cum laude with university honors. Scott Michael Kanapke, summa cum laude. Jenna L. Larrick, magna cum laude. Erin Rose Erbscorn, magna cum laude. Alexandria Marie Clayton, magna cum laude. Melody Elizabeth Freeland, summa cum laude with university honors. Olivia R. Henderson, summa cum laude with university honors. Christian C. McKnight, summa cum laude with university honors. Rebecca Schultes, magna cum laude. Samantha Jo Oswald, cum laude. Allison Elizabeth Arthur, magna cum laude. Logan Ronald Bretz, cum laude. Brianna Nicole Karras, magna cum laude with university honors. Rachel M. Elwer, magna cum laude. Second Lieutenant Haley Marie Shields. Emma Marie Bordner, magna cum laude. Caitlin Burlee Roberts, magna cum laude. Sydney Christina Zarani, magna cum laude. Haley Nicole Ginever, summa cum laude. Tierra Shiree Neal. Sharon Denise Chandler. Denisha Deshae Summers. Derek Michael Rogers. Michael J. Foster. Michaela Hope Henry, cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Pocock, summa cum laude. Victoria Lynn Clemens, magna cum laude. Sydney Rochelle Polano, magna cum laude. Dakota Jackson Brown. Connor Camilla Trent. Cody Richard Dominic, cum laude. Kelsey Ann Stefanski, magna cum laude. Savannah Ruella Jogene Baum, cum laude. Jordan Marie Dunn, cum laude. Kendra Lee Boger, magna cum laude. Janelle Marie Mangin, cum laude. Elizabeth Zeno, cum laude. Emma Grace Constance, magna cum laude. Sarah Margaret Spade, cum laude. Megan Marie Gucciardo. Hannah Louise Sumick, summa cum laude with university honors. Ashley Iris Lochtfeld, cum laude. Tierra Rose Hicks, cum laude. Miranda Lee Fox, summa cum laude. Aaron Ray Smith.
Are you guys from this side over here or the far side?
Jason Blake Clendenning. Kevin Owen Boos. Brian C. Paul Jr. Kevin Michael Werner. Caitlin Sue Bowling. Mackenzie C. Weaver. Ms. Weaver's diploma will be presented by her mother, Dr. Joanna Weaver, a faculty member in the School of Teaching and Learning, magna cum laude with university honors. Joshua Scott Roberts. Jacob G. Akhmiti. Brandon R. Walchak. Taylor James Zimmerman, cum laude. Colin Sinclair Chambers. Lorenzo J. Salinas, cum laude. Andrew Joseph Del Rosso, magna cum laude. Zoe G. Hatfield, cum laude. Benjamin H. Book, cum laude. Haley Suzanne Winblad. Morgan Nicole Neese, magna cum laude. Devin Nicole Frankie, cum laude. Christina Marie Franklin, cum laude. Jody Marie Heitz, magna cum laude. Hunter Hart Wurstel. Devin Marie Hunley. April Dawn Bryant. Aspen Kayla Shell. Ryan M. Armstrong. Amanda Margaret Ellis, magna cum laude. Kenneth Thomas Myatt, cum laude. Megan Elizabeth Martin, magna cum laude. Madeline Nicole Miller. Mally Mae Grimm. Adrian Therese Sarbaugh, summa cum laude. Hannah Marie Macheski, magna cum laude. Trevor Anthony Parrott. Taryn Lee Conklin. Samantha Noel Cornelli, magna cum laude. Juliana Marie Chaika, summa cum laude with university honors. Andrew Stephen Dennis. Danica Jean Culler, summa cum laude. Mallory K. Swartz. Alexander Thomas Bove. Harrison P. Brunner, cum laude. Hannah Sue Tomer. Ms. Tomer's diploma will be presented by her mother, Sue Tomer, a staff member with Information Technology Services. Megan Nicole Krotzer, cum laude. Bailey J. Begin, cum laude. Natalie Eisler Miller, summa cum laude with university honors. Bonnie Lynn Altstetter, magna cum laude. Madeline Alexis Knapp, cum laude. Madison Sue Curry, magna cum laude. Sierra Brianna Clark, cum laude. Jody Marie Bays, summa cum laude. Victoria Lynn Butler, cum laude. Nicole A. Schwaben, summa cum laude with university honors. Katie Eileen Dushek, summa cum laude with university honors. Gabrielle Victoriana Day, cum laude. Erin Therese Ziak, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Marie Kickle, cum laude with university honors. Dylan James Phillips, magna cum laude. Samantha Grace Provines. Faith Elizabeth Hufford, magna cum laude with university honors. Elizabeth Rose Fullenkamp, summa cum laude with university honors.
Mary Elizabeth Potoff, magna cum laude. Haley Jennifer Tice, summa cum laude. Rose Elizabeth Valente, cum laude. Sierra Nicole Matthews. Tyler Dade McDade. Alexandria Nicole Grasso, cum laude. Emily Ann Suver, magna cum laude. Maria Catherine Morgan, magna cum laude. Olivia Christine Tuscany, cum laude. Sarah Michelle Audia, summa cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Four, magna cum laude. Hannah Catherine Barth, summa cum laude. Abby Ann M. Coyle, summa cum laude, University Honors. Bailey Marie Rinderly, magna cum laude. Sarah Rose Simon, cum laude. Emily Marie Ellerbrock, magna cum laude. Jordan Irene Rhodey, summa cum laude. Kaylee Dawn Cook, magna cum laude. Brianna Nicole Boardman, cum laude. Kristen Michelle Evans, magna cum laude. Erica Marie Taylor, cum laude. Nicole Alexis Katzenstein, summa cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Christensen, summa cum laude. Caroline N. Kinnison, magna cum laude. Oksana Nadizada Trimby, magna cum laude. Alyssa Samantha Lunka, cum laude. Cameron Jody Heiser. Laura Marie Giesler, summa cum laude. Joseph Charles Ludwig, cum laude. Mitchell Joseph Ricard, summa cum laude. Matthew Allen Mauder. Melody Rose Vartanian, magna cum laude. Sonia Consuelo Phelan, summa cum laude. Marissa Alexis Vandruska, cum laude. Joel Jane Ullman, cum laude. Mackenzie Taylor Miller, cum laude. Megan Catherine Merrick, summa cum laude. Hannah Rose Sarchef, summa cum laude. Alexis Rianne Crockett, magna cum laude. Natalie Michelle Yan, cum laude. Carmen Nicole Mason, magna cum laude. Natalie A. Ulmer, magna cum laude. Alex Lauren Brahani, magna cum laude. Brianna Nicole Pearson, magna cum laude. Michelle Elaine Sasala, cum laude. Noah Brooks Munger. Sarah Grace Gatto. Taylor May Schaefer. Jocelyn Nicole Salupo, magna cum laude. Bridget Mary Haney, cum laude. Elizabeth Jill Coleman, cum laude. Abigail Rose Young, cum laude. Jessica Michelle Knuff, summa cum laude. Samantha Lynn Metzger, magna cum laude. Allison Marie Kessler, magna cum laude. Sarah Rianne Lewis. Renata Kapoor Kurtz. Miss Kurtz's diploma will be presented by her father, Dr. Andrew Kurtz, Dean, Firelands Campus, BGSU, summa cum laude. Samantha Marie Steyer, cum laude. Anna Marie Victoria Long, magna cum laude. Emily Jo Schaefer, summa cum laude. Rachel Lee Nicodemus, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Marie Pressler, cum laude. Nicole Renee Kuhlman, magna cum laude. Haley Marie Engel, cum laude. Mary Margaret Ann Runser, magna cum laude. Carly Marie Heinlein, summa cum laude. Harley Sierra Sloan, magna cum laude. Kara L. Schlosser. Alyssa Lauren Lupica, magna cum laude. Bailey Auget Bellito, cum laude. Leah A. Reese, summa cum laude. Madeline Geraldine Sobecki, summa cum laude. Zane Thomas Sturts. Mark Jordan Wallace, cum laude. Madeline Hope Scott, cum laude. Megan Marie Lance. Sarah Elizabeth Knapp, magna cum laude. Rhiannon Olivia Barlos, cum laude. Ray Ellen Lynn Merritt. Sherry Lynn Alicia Glonick, magna cum laude. Andrew Michael Wilford, summa cum laude. Kelsey Alexa Brown, magna cum laude. Lauren Ashley Schaefer, magna cum laude. Michaela Rose Jones, magna cum laude. Rachel Lynn Osterloh, magna cum laude. Georgiana Diane Curtin, summa cum laude. Melanie Jane Dobinson. Brooke Parker. Diamond LaShawn Wiley. Robert Lee Harris III. Ayana Carolyn Ray, cum laude. Mary Ella Lauter. Ace Evelyn Truman, cum laude. Madeline Rose Gunno. Catherine Bendetta Elizabeth Wood, magna cum laude. Hannah Cynthia Foster, cum laude. Emily Catherine Grothaus, cum laude. Elena Marie Bacchus, cum laude. Caitlin Renee Dakin. Marissa Ann Bott. Catherine Irene Faircloth, magna cum laude. Andrea Louise Kukta, magna cum laude. Sarah Catherine Hodson, summa cum laude, University Honors. Savannah Lynn Lamp. Riley Eleanor Steinbach. Chelsea Lynn Haar. Alexander Stephen Meckler, cum laude. Brandon Harris. Jose David Jorge. Davisha Danielle Perkins. Tiffany Lauren Matson, summa cum laude. Amanda Ray Hare, summa cum laude. Thea Miller. Nathaniel Joseph Gay. Dakota Stephen Bell. Charles Hayden Hoffman. Justin Andrew Michael. Kelsey Lynn Rodriguez. Kent Tyler Mackey, magna cum laude. Cole Jordan Plum. Kara Nicole Regal, cum laude. Sarah Nicole Jakubek. Claire Trefen Newcomb, magna cum laude. Victoria Lynn Shire. Rachel Elizabeth McGraw. Michaela Noel Guyton. Blake Elizabeth Lucky. Blake Edward Lucky. Jackson Scott Kramer. Andrew Michael Robinson. Anthony E. Montanaro, cum laude. Curry Jared Franklin, cum laude. Shannon Taylor Cleary, summa cum laude, University Honors, 2018 Homecoming Queen. Abby Elizabeth Kozlowski, summa cum laude. Emily Catherine Sindilla, magna cum laude. Madeline Jane King. Jordan Radler. Matthew Gerard Stack, cum laude. Mercedes Marie McAfee. Aaron Francis Engel. Coulter James Gilbert. Connor Thomas McDonald. John Robert Lehman. Carly Elizabeth Mitch. Molly Margaret Breslin. Taylor Marie Freeman, summa cum laude. Nicole Elizabeth Cassiopo, cum laude. Noah J. Schob. Tyler Joseph Phillips. Kyle Thomas Repetto, magna cum laude. Michael Dean Huddle. Courtney Cherie Hunt. Katrina Ann Walton. Chase Warner Ferguson. Nicholas Edwin Schrader. Alex James Meyer. Trey Robert Naylor. Sean Leland Foster. Evan Rawson. Zachary David Clausen. Corey Braden Radebaugh. Kyle Daniel Edmond. Kimberly Jean Martin, cum laude. Kristen Lee Kenfield, cum laude. Taylor Renee Cole. Kyle David Thomas Kish. Caleb Benjamin Schmucker. Adam Michael Pinault. Luke Anthony Farmer, cum laude. Kiana Martinez. Austin Robert Archecki, cum laude. Colin David Kindle. Joseph Patrick Visela. Alexa Ann Arslanian. Alexis Nicole Schmidt. Kaylee Nicole Ratowski, cum laude. Sean Austin Grady, magna cum laude. Ryan Steele Elliott. Luke Miller Winovich. Delaney Arlene Petrucci Volpe. Tyler Scott Borst. Doran Michael Birch. Michaela Marie Halfhill, cum laude. Jared M. Whiteley, cum laude. Connor P. Knoop. Kirsten Leanne Owens. Kathleen Aaron Shire. Rachel Lynn Cray. Kayla Elizabeth Rose. Danielle Victoria Breeden. Dominic Joseph Greta. Noah James Firestone. Erica Lee Hubert. Mohammed Mustafa. Darren Curtis Rankin Jr. Trayvon Leandre Moore. Matthew Michael Salman. Brianna Caleb Desamore. Margaret Mary Frances Doster. Jolie Nicole Stoller. Melody Fuwan Morgan. Cecily Alexis Stewart. Stephanie Hesse. Christina Nicole Mancini. Leanna Victoria Torres, cum laude. Drayton Allen Fazzoni, magna cum laude. Chaz Charles Lincoln Weisner. Robert Mitchell Schneider. Matthew Jacob Gabriel. Chen Zoyi. Alex Christian Thiel. Nicholas Robert Ocampo. Catherine Elizabeth Mason. Antoine Lillard. Kevin Michael Schilling. Hayden Scott Trunk. Anthony Zachus Xavier Hunter. Sam J. Kasuga. Joshua C. Rolofs. Michael Thomas Hubler. Riley Frederick Brass. Noah Patrick Gagnon. Storm Robert Lutz. Robert Thomas Brent. Megan Ray Dowell Hauka. This concludes the recognition of the bachelor's candidates from the College of Education and Human Development.
Thank you, Associate Dean Morgan. I call upon Dean Jenny Gallimore to present the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the College of Technology, Architecture, and Applied Engineering.
Thank you, Provost Whitehead. President Rogers and members of the Board of Trustees, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Technology, Architecture, and Applied Engineering, I am pleased and honored to present these candidates and recommend them for degrees.
Mitchell Kenneth Zahn. Nicholas Alois Petrak. Aaron Joseph Starr. Haley Ann Theus. Tyler Luke Zellner. Camden W. Carsey, cum laude. Gregory Brian Camp. Julia Martell Durkin. Andrew Scott Wright. Kevin Gregory McDonald. Ryan Matthew Steinmetz. Michael Dell Morgan. Chandler Logan Perry. Dylan Paul Canine. Carissa Lynn Jaggers. Jeffrey Clifford Slocum. Samir Nabil Barudi. Nathaniel Ryan Berge. Anthony David Gay, cum laude. Nicholas Paul Dembski. Lauren Marie Anderson. Ian Aspen. Scott Bunch. Clifton Kelly Griffey. Brandon Lee Lauder, cum laude. Alexis Brianne Borgerding. Kristen Marie Vadney, cum laude. Jorge Andreas Miranda. Joshua David Miller. Andrew J. Taylor. Andrew John Bowden. Michael Roberts Stram. Michael's degree is being presented by Cynthia Roberts, Associate Director of Academic Advising. Madeline Ray Uribes, cum laude. Christy Ann Cartmel, cum laude. Noah P. Eblin. Olivia Slagle, cum laude. Alexander Mark Stroh. Joshua Alexander Straka. Shane Douglas Dings. Eric Fraser Taylor. Noah Michael Shannon. Jacob Michael Von Dalen. Robert Wyatt Trombley. Elijah David Blakely. Olivia Adele Newman. Alex Giovanni Austin, cum laude. Meredith Joanne Turner. Maggie Sue Bills. Joshua Alexander Lark, cum laude. Sarah Catherine Selzer, summa cum laude. Madeline Marie McDowell. Linda May Peralez. Sarah Beth Mullenix. Kelsey Ann Mackley. Brandon Matthew Walters. Chloe Nicole Pearson. Jamal David Graham. Kadira Sainida Hobbs, cum laude. Andrea Francesca Getting, cum laude, University Honors. Hannah Noel Pittman, summa cum laude, University Honors. Autumn Renee Newman. Benjamin Walter Yarbrough. Bryson Lloyd Schultz. Second Lieutenant Colton James Helter, United States Air Force. Luke Allen Ernest, Second Lieutenant, United States Army. Second Lieutenant Brittany Ann Glenn, United States Army, cum laude. Keith John Reed. Ian Edward Reineck, cum laude. Brian John Bryant, Jr. Ethan Glenn Beagle. Freddie Falcon, 1819. Patrick Anthony Roll, summa cum laude. Aaron Davis Hutchinson, magna cum laude. Logan Alexander Pierce. Lucas William Hartman, summa cum laude, University Honors. Aaron Bethany Pecora, magna cum laude. Taylor Brooke Huvig. Miranda Elizabeth Stiebelton, cum laude. Eric James Filippo, cum laude. Alexander Allen Wetro. Ashley Hannah Franklin. Nicholas Peter Gatsos. Isabel Cappick Parker. Ashley Ann Sundays. Justin Lee Pancake, cum laude. Abdullah Al-Juhayman. Noar Taibi. And this concludes recognition of the bachelor's degrees from the College of Technology, Architecture, and Applied Engineering.
Thank you, Dean Gallimore. Will all the degree candidates please rise? Trustee Keller, it is my privilege to present these candidates to you on behalf of their faculty, advisors, and deans. I hereby recommend that degrees be conferred upon them as indicated in the official program.
On the recommendation of the faculty and by virtue of the authority vested in me as chair of the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the appropriate degrees as listed in the official program with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto. Baccalaureate degree graduates, this is the appropriate moment for the symbolic change of the tassel from the right to the left. Graduates, please be seated. President Rogers will now make a few final comments. President Rogers.
Thank you. As is Trustee Keller, we are both proud alumni of Bowling Green State University. And as I look out upon our newest alumni, let me be the first to welcome you to one of the most valuable perks, which is a supportive network of more than 183,000 alumni around the globe. Now, many of you have donated to the Forever Falcon program. We thank you for that support. But I hope all of you have had the type of experience that will cause you to tell the BG story as you begin your next journey. Welcome to the Alumni Association of Bowling Green State University. So we have been putting the spotlight on the graduates, which is certainly appropriate, but there is another group that we should be honored, and it is my pleasure to do so. And so, would the parents, spouses, partners, and children of the graduates please rise and remain standing. Okay, so remain standing, and now let me ask, so please join these folks. Would anyone else who has assisted these graduates in any way, please stand. Graduates, please congratulate these individuals. So please be seated. So, as we close our 294th commencement ceremony, so as we close this ceremony, I hope you'll remember that Bowling Green will always be one of your homes, and you will be forever welcome here as part of the Falcon family. I ask you to stay engaged, both with your classmates but also with this university, a university that is better because you chose to be here. You know, I'm reminded of a quote from Bowling Green's fourth president, Dr. Ralph McDonald. This quote's inscribed on the stonework of the Bowen-Thompson Student Union. The quote is, "We are linked to this institution by invisible bonds that do not wither or dissolve." We are linked to this institution by invisible bonds that do not wither or dissolve. You see, your success is our success. Bowling Green State University's success is your success. We are forever linked to this institution. And so as I look out to this newest group of alumni of Bowling Green State University, I see the next generation of thought leaders, risk takers, visionaries, big dreamers. You have the opportunity to work and solve some of the world's most complex problems, and thus you will create public good. You know, in short, you will ensure that tomorrow is always a better day. As graduates of a public university, that is what you do. That is who you are. I cannot wait to see what you accomplish next. I Ziggy Zumba.
We will now conclude the ceremony with a long-standing Bowling Green tradition. the singing of our university's alma mater, led by Ms. Hegedus. The words to the alma mater may be found on the back page of your program. Please stand.
Alma mater, hear us as we praise thy name. Make us worthy sons and daughters, adding to thy fame. Time will treat you kindly, years from now you'll be ever dearer to our hearts, our university. From the halls of ivy to the campus scene, chimes ring out with gladness for our dear Bowling Green. When all is but a memory of the days gone by, hear our hymn, dear alma mater, as thy name we praise.
Audience members, please be seated for the recessional and remain seated while platform participants, faculty, and graduates recess. Immediately following the recessional, we ask that you join us on the upper concourse and the first floor lobby for refreshments. Thank you and congratulations to all.
Dan, what a lovely ceremony that was.
Well, it was a perfect day, perfect afternoon here in Bowling Green. Start of spring, start of something new, and the start of the next chapter of these graduates' lives. Whether you're 17 or 65, you are now an official graduate of one of the highest ranked universities in the United States, Bowling Green State University. And so congratulations to all of the graduates, and welcome the alumni Falcon family.
Yes, it's wonderful, and the wonderful grads. I'm sure they'll be coming back to campus soon. And I don't know if the cameras got it or if you noticed, Dan, but they were all swaying with their arms around each other during the alma mater. So hopefully they come back and do that at sporting events here on campus.
It kind of gives me a little chill when I think back about this day and what it meant to not only me as a graduate, but to my family who helped support me through my 4 years here at Bowling Green. And it's funny, on the way up here today, we were talking, the three of us that rode together, all Bowling Green graduates, and what a great day this was and how excited we were to graduate and get that degree in our hand and share it with our families. So.
And you can see that joy on the graduates' faces as they're walking out here. You see a lot of them holding their diplomas, and it's very exciting. Seeing some great mortar boards here. I saw some of the aviation students had airplanes on their mortar boards. Of course, we have the construction management students with the hard hats. We had a lot of different sorority and fraternities represented with their sashes that they wore. So a lot of pride in the work that they did in the 2, 3, 4, 5 years that they've been here at Bowling Green. So different tracks for all of them, but they all seem to be proud of what they've done here.
Well, I don't know who's prouder, the graduates or their folks and family in the stands. You know, I'm just happy to be here today and helps celebrate a great tradition and a great milestone for these folks. It's just amazing to me that we have nearly 2,500 graduates of, all around the world represented, every nationality, all of the 50 states in the United States. It's just an amazing thing, and it talks about the level of education presented by Bowling Green and the commitment to excellence that this college and this university has. I've been to a lot of universities and a lot of colleges throughout the country, and there is a feeling here at Bowling Green unlike any other. It's a brotherhood, it's a sisterhood, it's just Falcon family, period. And I think that, my advice to these folks who just got their degrees, take that degree and don't run, fly with it. Falcon fly with it, and
there it is.
Make the best of it.
And as President Rogers says, that BGSU has over 183,000 living alumni across the United States and around the world. So these graduates will be adding to that proud number there. We were talking earlier about a couple of things like 2 graduates that marry each other that are both BG graduates. We call them Falcon Flames. So I don't know if we have any Falcon Flames graduating or potentially getting married.
Some future Falcon Flames, I'm
maybe,
sure.
Maybe. So, and I don't know if I told you this, but my parents are Falcon Flames, so come from a Falcon family.
That's right.
And I'm sure many of these graduates do too. I see a lot of BG gear in the stands, so I don't know if that's family being supportive or other alumni that had their children come here.
Well, it's interesting, Carly. My wife is not a Bowling Green graduate, but she's been here enough and hung out with the rest of our Falcon family that she is fully vested as a faux Falcon or an honorary Falcon.
Faux Falcon, I like it. I like it.
And she wears it at home, and we fly our flag proudly every Saturday during football games, and we live in Florida, and we're 1,000 miles away, and every time somebody sees us in our Falcon gear, go BG or I Ziggy, and it's on.
Recognize
it.
They recognize it.
It's a nationally recognized school, and couldn't be prouder to wear the Falcon colors and represent Bowling Green everywhere in my community.
Yeah. I definitely meet a lot of wonderful BG grads when I'm out in the community, whether I'm flying on a plane or I ran into some people in downtown New Orleans about a week ago because I was wearing a BG shirt. And so we had some great conversations about campus. They were a bit younger than me, so their experience was a little bit different than mine, and it's neat to hear all those perspectives.
Well, and with my niece graduating today, we've been able to come up here and see the school through her eyes and her perspective, and it's really been enlightening because of all the great things that she's been doing since she was here. She's a 4-year cheerleader, and so we got to spend time with the cheerleading folks and their families, and we've been blessed, my wife and I, to spend time with you and the business college, and so this school just offers so much. So now that you're walking out of college, but you're walking into the Falcon alumni family.
It's true.
We want you connected, period.
Well, and I'm sure your friend's niece will be able to cheer along and come to all the events and everything like that. It's always fun to have those groups of students that really rally the troops like the cheerleaders do and the athletic teams, but also the volunteer groups and the professional groups, that fraternities and sororities. You were in a fraternity, I know.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I did study abroad in Spanish clubs, so all these different groups and extracurriculars that these students do enhances their experiences, but it also enhances our experiences as a community and as alumni.
Well, one of the other great things is the alumni is here for you as a graduate. Whether you graduated today or you graduated 40 years ago, the Alumni Association is here for you. There's always a way to get in contact with someone there. They offer trips abroad. They offer trips to football games. Last year, Alumni Association had a trip down to Atlanta for the Georgia Tech game.
Oh, yeah.
Great time. We've been to Ohio State for the Bowling Green Ohio State game. This upcoming year, there's a trip to Notre Dame, which my wife and I plan on doing. So, that's
That'll
just
be a lot of fun.
one area that you can get connected and reconnected with folks from Bowling Green.
And a lot of things that are accessible online. I think I was telling you this earlier, that they have digitized all the BG Newses and the yearbooks. So if somebody graduated a little while ago, or even these graduates that are graduating today, if they wanted to look back at a specific event or some old photos, they can do that. They can just go to the university library's website. And an interesting fact here about, speaking of the BG News, is it's been published for over 90 years.
Wow.
So it's interesting to me to see the format of the BG News from 90 years ago versus how it is now. Now we print it in color, and it's a very nice piece.
Right.
And I'm sure it was the edge of technology 90 years ago when they were printing it, but now it looks a little bit dated, right?
Yeah, they were chiseling it on a tablet 90 years ago. Today we're digitizing it. And the funny thing is, if you go back and you look at some of those pictures, you probably, it brings back these great memories of what this college actually meant to you. And hopefully, if you haven't really reconnected, it helps you reconnect with Bowling Green State University. All these folks who are marching out or up in the concourse area here, and hugging the graduates and sharing the love. Let's keep that going, and we want you to come back to the college and visit and reconnect. We certainly are lucky to be able to do this for you guys every year. We'd love to see some of the graduates come and maybe do what we're doing here. Do some commentary on the commencement, or volunteer in another area. There's lots of opportunity both here on campus, at the Firelands campus, and other areas with your alumni organizations throughout the country. So, that being said, congratulations, graduates. Welcome to the family. I Ziggy.
Yep, I Ziggy.